It's your girl, Corey.
It's your boy Kimmis, and we are the cast of 444.
And we would like to thank y'all for y'all's patience. We did take time to celebrate my birthday and also for Kimmis to work on his project. Do you want to tell them about your project?
Yeah, definitely. But we turned up for my sister Solar Return, man. She came down here. We had a good old time. We ain't gonna go into the details and the specificities of it, but just know we celebrated in layman terms. We brung it in the right way. We had a good time. But yeah, the project that I'm currently working on now, man, Smoke Break featuring CJC out on all platforms, man. We just dropped a video that's hot right now. Appreciate everybody that's checked it out. Appreciate all the love and support. For those who have not listened, don't just click on the link. Go and listen to it, man. Get in tune with the lyrics, man. And I appreciate that. It's out on our platforms. Project Rejects 11/11 coming soon. So y'all stay tuned for that too.
Yeah, so today we wanted to take the time and talk about manifestation. We just had what they call, or what the natives call, a super pink moon. And the reason it's called a pink moon because it shines pink. So if any of y'all were observing the moon, it was pretty pink out there. My mom was sending me all type of pictures. And it was beautiful.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I like to work with the moon cycles. There's 8 cycles with the moon, and there's like different type of manifesting that you can do. I particularly like the full moon and the new moon. The reason why, that's when the moon's energy is at its strongest. During a new moon, it's both balanced with masculine and feminine energy, and to create anything, you need masculine and feminine energy so you can create something new into your life at that time. And also there is a full moon, and when there's a full moon, that's when the moon has absorbed all enough sunlight to show its full self. Because if you don't know, the moon doesn't have any light of its own, so during that time you're able to take the masculine energy and use that to create what you want in your life. So I like to work with that. There's different things, prayer is the art of manifestation. What's that line in the Bible, brother, where you ask and you shall receive? How does it go?
Ask and it should be given. Seek and you shall find. Knocking the door should be open to you.
Yeah, that's a form of manifestation. Also, you can meditate. Through meditation, they have guided meditations where
Mm-hmm.
you can actually take you, if you have problems like visualizing, you can go on YouTube and you can look up like visualizing manifestation on whatever it is you want. They got some that says anything, and there's some for specific topics that you can manifest. I like that because it gives you a visual, and I'm a very visual person, so it works for me. And you don't have to spend all day. I know a lot of us is like, I'm not really good at meditating, but they got some where it's only like 5-10 minutes long. And then over time, it's like anything, your brain is a muscle, so over time you can train yourself to be in tune and actually visualize if you're having trouble. Also, there's other arts of divination, like I like candles. I like going to the botanica store, but even though it's that, the reason I like candles because you're using the elements of the earth. You got fire, you got water, and you have earth, and of course there's wind in the atmosphere.
Definitely.
And you can go to the botanical store, and if you want to get money, you can go get a money candle, or you can just get a green candle from your local Walmart or something. It's not about the candle. Everything is with your intent and what you believe.
Yeah.
So it don't matter if you got 100,000 candles. If you don't believe it's gonna work, then it's not.
Hmm.
You may get something, but everything is really with your mind. And I believe like these different tools that we use, or different ways we manifest, it's what we feel comfortable to lead our mind into bringing what we want. Because like the ancients say, if you can see it,
Yeah.
it's already there. You
Definitely.
just got to go out and get it.
Definitely.
So
Uh.
that's why. What did you say, brother?
No, 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 no. I was just agreeing with what you were saying. Go ahead.
Yeah. So the most important thing with any type of manifestation, whether you're just meditating, whether you're doing, there's a thing called a 369 method, where you basically in the morning you write 3 times what you want. You put, I have $100, I have $100, I have $100. Then in the afternoon, you do it again, and you do it at night. Also, I like to look into hermetic, and writing anything in a state right before you go to sleep is able to bring forth a manifestation as well.
Hmm.
Also, they say if you can hold a thought for 17 seconds, you're starting the process of manifestation. If you can hold it for 57 seconds, then it's already beginning to manifest. So that's
Hmm.
another thing. I don't want to keep going because
No, keep going. Now, like you said, our ancestors understood this. So in the ancient land of Kemet, they understood the process of manifestation. And so we can go ahead and just break it down this way. What is manifestation? If you look around, everything around you is a thought. Before anything existed up on this physical earthly plane, it first existed in the mind of the creator. It was a thought. This phone that y'all are viewing us on, that's a thought. That was a thought in somebody else's mind. The chair that I'm sitting in, that's a thought in somebody else's mind. Sister, wherever you sitting in, that was in somebody else's mind. The car that we drive, that was in somebody else's mind. So we know manifestation is first a thought before it appears within this physical realm. So that's one thing that we have to hone in on. We have to key in on that. We have to first start with a thought. So anything that you want, you have to visualize it. You have to see it. You have to see yourself becoming it. You have to see yourself accomplishing it. You have to see yourself creating it. Because if you can't see it, then how can it happen? If you can't picture it, then how can it come forward? Come forth. So once you see it, this is what you do. You take the vision and then you put some emotion with it. And once you put emotion with it, then it becomes reality. And this is what produces manifestation. See, our ancestors, they understood this in the ancient land of Kemet. They understood that our thoughts are vibrations. And that if you can get your thoughts to match whatever frequency you're trying to attract, then those things will automatically magnetize towards you. So it first starts in here. You have to see it. And then once you put the emotion with it, once you feel it, like, I want that car right there. All right, let me see myself in this car. All right, what music am I listening to while I'm driving in this car? Do I got my windows down? Do I have my windows up? Okay, my windows down. Okay, what outfit am I wearing? How do I feel? And once you feel that emotion, that's how you produce manifestation. And what you were saying, sister, you were talking about writing it down. I got a vision board in my house. I got everything written down on my vision board, and everything that I've written down is what I've accomplished. And those things that I have not written down, I've said in my mind, I haven't accomplished it. Why? Because everybody works different. So when I write things down, I can see me accomplishing what I write down. And like you said, this is also in, the Hermetic principles. You know what I'm saying? So these are universal laws that we're talking, And your scripture says, biblically speaking, as a man thinketh, so is he. So whatever you think in your mind, you can reduce it in your reality, literally. And a lot of people, when it comes to manifestations, I'm going to give a story. It was a old man. He was walking along one day. He was just on a journey. He had no specific destination. And one day he walked into paradise. When he walked into paradise, he fell in love with it. He looked around. The sun was shining. The wind was blowing. It was green all around him. He seen animals everywhere. It was just this feeling that he couldn't describe, but he was so in love with it. And as he was walking into paradise, he went on and he said, okay, I'm hungry. He looks, and right there under a tree, there's food there waiting for him. He goes and he eats the food and he's full. He's not even thinking about it. He's just happy. He's enjoying it. He said, okay, I'm thirsty. He looks around in paradise. All of a sudden, he sees a river. It's running, pure streams, just flowing. He goes, he drinks from the river. He said, okay. He said, I need a place to lay down. He looks back, the tree full of shade. He goes, he lays down under that tree, takes a nap. He wakes up. When he wakes up, he's still in paradise. He looks around. He says, how did I get that food? And how was I able to rest? And how did I get that water? How did I get everything that I asked for? He said, it must be ghosts. And as soon as they said that, ghosts came out. And he said, they're here to attack me. Soon as he said that, the ghost started attacking him. He said, they're going to kill me. Soon as he said that, the ghost killed him. He died. And when he died, when he died or whatnot, his mindset when he died was, all of those things happened because I manifested them. Like literally. And so let me break it down. A lot of people have manifested relationships because of the things that they speak over themselves. You got to hold yourself a value. You got to speak positive affirmations over yourself. You got to stop speaking those negative cycles over yourself. A lot of people have manifested positive things. You want to know why that person is always shining? Because that person is always praying and they believe what they're going to pray for. It's biblically speaking. Ask, you should be given. Knocking, the door should be open. Seeking, you shall find. So whatever you put your mind in and you couple that with those intentions, it's going to produce manifestation. It's all around you. You are the creator of everything around you. You can't put this on nobody else. We're here to teach you the specificities and give you the details of it, but your life is what you roll out. Yeah. You know, I get on these long rants, sister. You got to excuse me.
A lot of people, they're like, oh, girl, they're even better than me. Everything she get or wants she get, and it's not that she has a higher connection, and she has a stronger belief system. Your brain is a muscle. Exercise it. Also, you know, in the words of Kevin Gates.
Shout out to that boy Gates, man.
I think I said this in the last one, but a dream without any action is merely a dream. It's the grind, it's the hustle. Yeah. You gotta put some action behind it. Like, and even Drake said the same thing. So if you want to manifest your own business and you see it, you can visualize it in your head. But after you visualize it in your head every day, what action is you putting? It's not going to just boom land in your lap. That's a 12 universal law. In order to receive something, you have to put into action to receive it. And that don't mean if you want your own business, you got to go out and get a loan. I mean, it would be nice if you could, but put in some type of effort. Start getting your clientele. Start, trying to rent out a building. Start from home. You ain't even got to, go get a building these days. If you want to sell a product, you can get an Etsy shop thing, or you can just grind up out of your home, go on Facebook. There's been plenty of people I didn't see come up from Facebook. It's putting some type of effort. And when nobody believes in you, believe in yourself. It don't matter if you got 2 clients. You got 2 clients. Some people ain't got none. Just, put in that effort and that action. Also, there's other ways. You see this water I'm drinking. I love water. If I was to go into it and say, I am beautiful, then drink it, you feel the vibration into it. You feel as it goes down your throat, you can feel a different vibration going down. Yeah. Whenever we say you got to walk and know, a lot of people's like, I don't know how to do that. I've been going through so much. You can go listen to music. They got specific music on YouTube. If you want to, bring in money, after you listen to that frequency, go to the store. I done did it myself plenty of times. It's usually only short lived, but I go get some lottery tickets like, $15, But it's short lived, but it helps you get into those moods of motivation. If you want to bring in love, start by listening to some influential music. A lot of the music that we listen to, especially, it's recorded on the low frequency. So they got specific music at certain megahertz that you can go, research on YouTube. Even like with the mason jars and people doing, hoodoo, voodoo, whatever they do, the jars, they hold this energy. Definitely. So it's like, for instance, you want to bring in money. So you go get some herbs to bring in money. Then you get the, the syrup or sugar or honey, whatever you want to put in your jar. You put that in. You might want to put some pictures. You might want to put, a dollar bill, whatever. You're holding that jar. You're speaking life into that jar. You seal it shut and you hold it and you visualize what you want. Then fill that jar. Everything is based on frequency. You can take yourself from a low frequency to a high frequency just by hearing influential things. And that's another one of the 12 universal laws.
Definitely.
It just what you want to put in this world, you have to bring in first. There's no excuse, you know. I used to be one of the people where everything was against me, and no. And then you notice, like, even when you're going through something and you're like, it's one thing,
After another.
like, shit, it is.
Yeah,
Here
you're
goes
speaking it.
something. You spoke that into existence.
Yeah.
You are a god of your universe, okay? That's one thing I want. All of y'all are gods and goddesses. Y'all don't realize how powerful everything that you created in your world is because of you,
Yeah.
good and bad. It's how do you look at yourself at the end of the day? What do you believe in? What do you believe in yourself? Do you believe that you have the capability?
Yeah.
And you got to be careful of the people that you bring around, because those people could be speaking negativity into you, and people can be jealous of you, and you don't even have to have nothing. People can be jealous of you just because of who you are and the frequency that you have. So I know I just went on a little rant right there, but I just wanted to let y'all know how strong your words are, how influential. And even like with writing, I have my own way that I like to manifest. I'll write what I want. If I want like an SUV or something, I'll write in 2 months, because in 2 months is something that I can see. And it has to be something that I logically think can happen. And I've told a few of my friends, and it works. And it does with your beliefs. So if I believe in 2 months, I'm able to get this SUV, then in 2 months I'll get it. I will receive a new SUV in 2 months. And after that, I fold it up. I either put it in my pillow or my purse. And in 2 months, I'll have that SUV. Because what you have to do after that, you got to put it into action. Once you put it
Yeah.
into action, then you have it. If you can see anything in here, you can receive in these different methods of manifestation. All that is to help get your mind aligned with what you want, so you can bring it in, because you got to be at that frequency. So these are different ways to put that frequency on you. But that's all I wanted to say for that. You got anything else you want to hit the people with?
You pretty much broke it down. You were talking about the moon and everything. So just to break it down, you have to realize that the moon is what moves the tides within the ocean. So anytime the moon moves, the tides in the ocean move or whatnot. And that's sometimes how tsunamis happen. That's how these big waves happen. Well, we have water within our body also too at the same time. And you were talking about speaking into water. Well, our body, we are the source for it. And so during these times on these full moons, like you said, it's positive affirmations. We are emotional beings. Yeah. But that's all I had to say though.
But yeah, and then speaking into this, like speaking into water, if you're not able to get yourself into that frequency, if you're having a bad day, go to some water and say, I am happy. I am happy.
Definitely. And you notice how
And
water hydrates the body too. So
yeah, and the universe speaks in codes of 3, 6, and 9. So if you want to do something, say it 3 times. Write it 3 times. Also, when you're talking about the feminine and masculine energy, you're able to, whenever you're having intercourse with that special someone that you have, like how the Kundalini, how it says it rises up and then it's a burst of energy. It's the same thing when you're having this intercourse with someone. If y'all are on the same page and y'all want to manifest something into your life, now whenever you're hitting that climax, you hold it. You hold it about 3 times. Remember, the universe speaks in 369, and once you did it that 3 times, on that third time let it erupt, and both of you visualize what you want. That's a strong manifestation. That's what our ancestors did in ancient Kimmis.
yes,
So that's
they
another
understood
way
that.
to do it.
They understood that what we call intercourse was not just for pleasure. They understood the esoteric meaning, and esoteric means the inner meaning of things. And so when they came together and when they engaged, it would be for them to produce whatever they visualize. And so this is what we're getting back to, at the same time. We're getting back to the ancient land of Kemet. We're getting back to those ways of thinking. We're getting back to the things that our ancestors are doing. We're in the age of Aquarius, so we're moving. And right now, whatever you're thinking right now at this rate, it's happening fast because we're in a new age. So, what I'm saying, whatever you want, you can do it. Everything is in your hand. This is what we have this platform. We're here to have these conversations to give you these insights, to give you this information, but it's on you to take it. I always have this saying, I say information without application is just constipation. And then what I say information without application is just constipation. And wisdom without being applied is just premeditated suicide. So you have to apply these things. You know what I'm saying? You have to put these things into motion into your life. You know what I'm saying? We're here to give it to you, but it's your world that you live in. You know what I'm saying?
Because you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink it. No, I'm just
Real time.
no, you know, I'm goofy. But yeah, we just want to, plant a little bit of seeds. I mean, there are so many ways to manifest. There's an author that I like. His name is Napoleon Hill. I'm just gonna put his name out there. Y'all can research. We're just putting the jewels in your hands. It's up to you to let them shine.
Definitely.
But that's what we have for today. Make sure y'all like the video.
What you say, sister? Tell your who? Your uncle, sister, whatever you say. Say it.
Tell your uncle, tell your brother, tell your sister, tell your cousin, tell your baby daddy, tell the guy that just tried to holler at you at the store. Tell everyone that you can. We appreciate y'all that be sharing and liking the videos.
Real talk.
Y'all really, I was gonna say if y'all fuck with us, that's how I talk. So if y'all
Y'all,
fuck with
hey,
us,
y'all already know what it is, man. Stop playing, man.
I'm
You hear me?
gonna keep it real how I am. So if y'all really fuck with us, all you gotta do is like the video. Because even if this ain't your cup of tea, it'll get to someone whose cup of tea it is.
Definitely.
So thank y'all for taking the time out to listen. Hope y'all have a wonderful day, evening, morning, whatever time that you watch this. We are the cast of 444. All right, we out.